So hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, bringing you part 2 of my adventure at Euro 2020 with Italy. There is a special restriction in place for this. If you haven't seen it already, do go back and check the previous episode in this series. But the restriction is that my squad has to be made up of players aged 30 and over. Now, we did much better than I expected, to be honest, in the group stage. We won our opening game against Wales. We strolled to victory against Switzerland. We qualified. We guaranteed top spot in the group with a game to spare. So the good news is we topped our group. The better news is we managed to draw one of the third place teams in the next round. Yeah, but just wait until you see the teams that finished third. If you're a member of my Discord, you might have already seen these. I shared the results there. If you're not a member of my Discord, then please do go along and join it. The link's down in the description. Lots of discussion about international management and things going on there. And while we're here, before we get stuck into things, if you know international management is your kind of thing, you're excited, hyped for the Euros, and you want to see some Euro FM21 content, maybe some Copa America FM21 content as well, then make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, get that bell on for notifications. This is your one-stop shop for all things international management on Football Manager. But yeah, so we topped our group. So third place qualifiers. Well, Switzerland, obviously, we can't play them. Belgium got through in third place, so, you know, one of the favourites finishing third. That doesn't seem so good. Poor old Scotland finished third, but you know it wasn't enough for them to qualify. And then in Group E, Spain finished third, and in Group F, France finished third. So the third placed finishers, just to recap, the easiest one, Switzerland we can't play, Belgium, Spain, or France. And we got France. So my squad of players aged 30 plus are going to take on a full strength French team with their 30 plus players, with their teenage players, with their players in their prime, in their pomp, in their 20s. Yeah. Right, so despite being the first team to qualify for this stage, we're one of the last to play our games. So we're well rested, at least. We need any advantage we can take now with the game so far. See, there have been some big results. Croatia stuffing Portugal, sending them packing. Switzerland and Turkey from our group, both getting themselves through. England, penalties again, being knocked out by Sweden. Denmark knocking out Holland in similar fashion. Belgium, so both the third place qualifiers we've played so far have won through, beating Poland. Now, two big games today. Italy, France, and Spain, Germany on the same day in the second round. So yeah, we've gone back to a closer to full strength lineup after resting so many people against Turkey. So Immobile comes back in to start. Insigne, almost none of these guys. I think it was just Bonucci and maybe Soriano who started in the game against Turkey. But anyway, let's get into it. I mean, it's going to be tough for us. I'm actually going to drop back to balanced. It's going to be tough for us against the French, but, you know, it's going to be tough against the French even if we had our full strength squad. Oof, Italy, France then. Doesn't get much bigger than this. Well, it does get bigger than this. We could be playing this in the final instead of the second round. But I've got to say, personally, I really dislike the whole third place qualifiers thing. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and I first got into football, it was the way things were done at the World Cup. And on the one hand, you thought, well, at least it gets more nations in the World Cup. But I thought that period when we had 16 nations at the Euros, 32 nations at the World Cup, that was perfect. I don't know what you think. Do let me know down in the comments. But the whole third place qualifiers or groups of 3 with the top 2 going through, just, you know, not the kind of thing I like to see. Anyway, French attack almost breaks down. Oh, look at the players they have got in the team. And think about the players that we've left at home. And it's Griezmann who opens the scoring for the French. This could be a long night. Oof, straight from the kickoff, we're right back into it. Are we going to get straight back level? Who knows? Bonaventura plays in Immobile. Immobile, oh, we missed it. That was a golden chance. He was offside in the end, but oh, we're not going to get too many of those kind of chances tonight. You know what, aside from the goal, the French haven't actually done much. They seem to have been happy to have taken the lead, and now they're sitting back. I mean, look at the stats. We've slightly edged it, so, you know, maybe we can get back into this in the second half. All right, then, first highlight in this second half, then. Let's see what we can do here. Acerbi gets the chance now to bring it into the French half. He plays it back to Bonucci, but okay, Bonucci over the top to Immobile. Immobile with the goal. Oh, yes. Oh, that was tasty. I do have the instruction work ball into the box on, but I guess Bonucci doesn't care about that. Look at that. He just knew exactly where Immobile was. Immobile was like, yeah, I'll have some of that. 1-1. Ooh. Right, 15 minutes to go. We haven't had much action in this second half. It's been a pretty tense, cagey game. I think the French don't know what to make of us, basically. But here comes Griezmann again. Oh, Marshall. Oh, there's a bit of pinball in there. And finally, I was going to say finally, Dembele scores, but somehow Sirigu saved it. What the hell happened in that exchange? France should have scored like 3 goals in the space of 5 seconds, basically. Right, substitutions. I suppose I better make some. Right, so we're going to bring on Eder. Insigne's it's been poor today. Only a 6.3. Eder plays in the Chinese Super League, so, you know, this is just right up his street, isn't it? Just mix things up a bit. We'll have him as an inverted winger. I'm just going to bring Kilane over into the middle. We'll take off Acerbi and put on Santon as a fullback. And Kandrev has been pretty awful. I mean, not so awful that it justifies bringing on Barini, perhaps, but that's just what we're going to do. Well, to be honest, I did not expect to come into the final 10 minutes still in with a shout in this game. So what's going to happen now? Is it going to be late heartbreak? Are we going to force extra time? Are we going to somehow, you know, do something unexpected? Well, it's a corner. No, it's a goal kick. That was a bizarre highlight. The text commentary said that would have been some goal. So I'm assuming the French must have taken a shot. But anyway, here we go. Eder now. Eder gets it. Is he going to play in Immobile? He's beating his man. He's round everybody. Eder! Oh my God. Eder. Who is Eder? I had no idea before I picked this squad. Apparently, he's a Brazilian who played in Italy for years. Then he went to China. And he has just potentially knocked a full-strength defending world champion French team out of the Euros. Right, then, time wasting substitution. We're going to bring on Darmian. No, I can't make any more substitutions. Oh my God, I got it all mixed up. I thought we could. Anyway, oh no, here come the French. Here come the French. And it's Martial. It's a save by Sirigu. Oh, that was close. How the hell did that happen? My woefully understrength Italian team, made up of 30-somethings, has just beaten France. And our reward for that victory is a match against Belgium in the quarter-final. Here's the full lineup. Spain ended up triumphing even over Germany in the other match. So this is our semi-final lineup. Maybe not one that you would expect. Croatia against Denmark, Sweden, Switzerland. That'll be confusing for a lot of people. Italy, Belgium, Turkey, Spain. All right, so time for the quarterfinals against Belgium. This is how we're lining up. The main changes come as follows. Florenzi, bit of a versatile player, has been at right back for us. I'm pushing him into the Mazzala position because Bonaventura is a bit tired out. He did have a minor knock, just something that kept him out for a couple of days, but yeah, we'll give him a rest. That means Darmian at right back, Santon coming in at left back, with Kalani moving into partner Bonucci in the centre. So here we go. We're up against a Belgian team with the likes of Lukaku up front, of course. We've got Witsel. That is not Eden Hazard, but Thorgan Hazard, but still bloody good player. Courtois in goal. So, you know, tough opponents, even though they finished third in their group. Oh, but first chance comes the way of Belgium. Oh, here we go. We've got it with Insigne. Insigne with the counter-attack. Is he going to play in Immobile? Come on, get the ball in there to Immobile. Immobile. Yes. Oh, that was a breakneck speed. Counter-attack. I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, I do apologise for the slightly choppy frame rate on my computer. My laptop has started to show its age in the last couple of months. Things it used to be able to do, it can't quite manage anymore. So I think a new PC's got to be on the agenda soon. And that goal is what separates the teams at half-time. We've been good for it. They've had some chances, but we've had better chances. So, you know, it's the goal that matters. All right, so we're into the second half now. 50 minutes on the clock. And here comes Florenzi. What's he going to do here? He's going to shoot. Easy for Courtois, though, that one, wasn't it? And it looks like the Belgians are going to launch a counter-attack from there. Killaney, though, always marshalling that defence so well. Bonucci also marshalling the defence very well with him. Candreva never marshals the right wing in normal circumstances for Italy, I would guess. But here we go. We've got the chance to build something here. The Belgians are pressing us, but, you know, we've just got to make sure we don't make any silly mistakes. We get it out to Santon. Santon to Insigne. Back to Santon. Okay, we're frustrating the Belgians. It comes to Insigne. Insigne. That was a beautiful goal. That was pure mwah. Right, Candreva's picked up a not potential knee injury. Better get him off for that. So Barini comes into the fray. We've also got a couple of very tired-looking people in midfield. So Soriano's coming off for Paralo. Going to bring on Poli as well for Florenzi. You know, even though we're 2-0 up, there's just over 10 minutes to play. We know anything can happen in this crazy game of football, so we don't want to tempt fate. We're not going to say we've won it yet. So here we come now. We're trying to build from the back, but the Belgians, they're pushing forward. They panicked us into a mistake, uncharacteristic from Killaney. Oh, here comes Barini. Here comes Barini now, looking to launch the counter-attack. He's skipped past lots of people. He's played in Insigne, Chitarella, Damian. Oh, we just couldn't get the ball into the box. I did tell them, to be fair, to work it into the box. All right, little bit of a pause there, but Immobile gets through. That has sealed it. That has sealed it. Oh, 3-0 against Belgium. Fantastic. Oh, right. Looks like we've got time for one last highlight before this game comes to an end. We've got 1 minute of stoppage time left to play. Here come Belgium, looking for a consolation. Lukaku gets it. They're not going to come back from 3-1 down, surely? They're not. 3-1 victory, possibly our best performance of this crazy run so far. So elsewhere in the quarter-final draw, Croatia through with a win over Denmark. Sweden on penalties again, knocking out Switzerland. Spain beating Turkey, but you have to have a look at this one. Very cruel stuff for Turkey. They were 1-0 up. Spain equalised on 90 minutes and then scored the winner on 90 plus 4. And Spain will be our opponents in the semi-finals. Ooh, so, yeah, that's going to be a tough one. So, of course, when I announced this series, I said the action's going to be coming to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But with the challenge aspect, I never expected us to go beyond, you know, the early knockout rounds. Maybe we'll get past the group stage and knocked out in the second round or the quarterfinals. But seeing as we're into the semis now, I'm announcing a bonus episode. So I think probably tomorrow, Friday, we'll get up at least this Spain-Italy game as a bonus episode. Hopefully, we'll have a final in there as well. I mean, if we can win this thing with this restricted squad, that would be up there with my biggest ever achievements on Football Manager. And that's part of the reason why I did this. If I came here and won the Euros with Italy, it would be like, yay, I won the Euros with Italy. That would be like, you know, winning the Premier League with Chelsea, or winning, you know, the Spanish league with Atletico Madrid, or the Italian league with Juventus even. But, you know, winning it without many of the best players, forcing this restriction on myself, that would be something. I probably just jinxed myself now, though. But once again, thank you very much for watching. I mean, two great games there. Two great games of knockout tournament football. Let me know what you thought of them down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get that bell on for notifications so you don't miss any of the International Euro 2020 action. I'm Dodgy Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again soon.